What's up YouTube? This is Matt and today I'm coming at you guys with my review of SteamOS. I've installed SteamOS in the past and let me tell you the process has become much more streamlined. All you have to do now is download the SteamOS zip from the Steam website, unzip the contents to a FAT32 formatted flash drive, plug the flash drive into your PC and select in your BIOS for your PC to boot to that drive. Once booted, you select the automated install which erases everything on the drive in your PC and installs SteamOS. Then you just let it do its thing. After about 30 minutes to an hour, a screen comes up with two options, either to redo the installation or reboot the PC. Rebooting the PC brings you into SteamOS, where within a few minutes you can have it set up and games downloading. So SteamOS is good at what it's meant to do, which out of the box is playing Linux-supported Steam games, browsing the web, and using other various Steam features like chat in the Steam store. Is it a Windows replacement? Absolutely not. This is meant for the living room where a standard desktop interface is not needed and many times gets in the way or slows down the process of playing games. Because this does have such limited functionality, it means the operating system is extremely lightweight, so in other words, more of your system resources can be allocated to things you're doing like playing games. So speaking of games, out of the box you can only play Steam Linux games. Stuff like Minecraft, you'll have to go into desktop mode and install separately, which for those not experienced with Linux can be quite challenging. Many games in your Steam library will not be able to be played because they can't run on Linux, unless of course you use Steam in-home streaming and stream from a separate device, but if your network is good enough for that, you might as well stream all of your games to your TV using the $50 Steam Link instead of having a dedicated Steam box. So now let's move on to the interface. It's simple, quick, and exactly what it needs to be. With the click of the power button, you're right into the interface, and 2 more clicks you can be right into a game. That experience isn't possible on a standard desktop interface. Even though I have a mechanical hard drive in the system, navigating through the menus is extremely quick and efficient. This is truly a console-like experience on a PC, which at the end of the day is the goal of this operating system. So now let's talk about game performance. It's no secret that games are not as well optimized for Linux as they are for Windows. Through my testing of Shadow of Mordor, Metro Last Light Redux, and CSGO, I found anywhere from 10 to 20% lower performance than the same game running on Windows, which for many people could be a deal breaker. All of the games did run perfectly fine, but keep in mind I either had to lower some of the graphical settings or live with lower frame rates. So this brings me to the conclusion. Is it worth it? For someone who wants a free console-like experience on the PC and is willing to live with the limited Linux game library, then yes, this is perfect for you. For someone who wants a free OS but wants more of a desktop experience, then I would just recommend a standard Linux distro. Though SteamOS is definitely not a Windows replacement, I think it's a great console OS replacement. I may make a follow-up video in a year about SteamOS, and it's my hopes by then games will be more optimized and adding more functionality to SteamOS will be easier to do. So yeah, this wraps this video up guys. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up as well as consider subscribing, and this is Matt from Tech by Matt signing out.